Welcome back to Warzone Morloc. It's a 2,000 point battle between the Space Marines of the Void Stalkers, along with Night House Nuriel, which are my lot in shiny red, against the Adeptus Mechanicus with an allied knight from House Tyrannus, I believe.
Correct.
We are playing a mission from the new chapter approved 2018. Nick, take it away.
Nice and simple. It's going to be narrow the search. All the usual sort of victory conditions with Slay the Warlord, First Strike, Line Breaker, but the interesting part's going to be zeroing in. So there's going to be one single objective in the centre of the board. It's going to be all about who controls that, and the big part of that is going to be every single turn, the actual area to control. Excellent. Make more nodding motions. That's
Sounds amazing.
Every single turn, the area to control gets smaller and smaller and smaller. That's going to be the main aim and the main point.
What page is it in chapter approved 2018?
It's page 49.
Follow along. We know you're sat alone. First of all, to break the ice, Nick's going to tell a joke.
Who wants to hear my Inquisition joke? Knock knock. Knock knock.
Who's there?
We even ask the questions here!
Oh. Here comes the story.
The Necrons have passed through this city. I have word of fallen, un-phased remains. I will have my armies seize this treasure. At any cost, it will be mine. Kill any remaining human witnesses. None shall know of this. Captain! The Dominus has attacked the people! We are too few to stop them! Ask brother, we have allies in this fight.
So this is the Mechanicum army from the Forge World of Graia. So we've got 3 detachments here, 1 battalion detachment, 1 outrider detachment, and a super heavy detachment of knights at the back there as well. They're from Tyrannus. So the battalion detachment includes a tech priest Dominus at the front there, and one of the engine seers. For troop choices, you've got 3 squads of Scutari Rangers, 2 of Vanguard, and 1 of just the Rangers, that's what it is, and a squad of the Cataphren Destroyers, who are the guys with their large plasma culverins on the right-hand side there.
How do you say culverins?
Culverins, I know. Pretty sure that's what they're called. Yeah. The heavy support for that detachment are the 2 Onager Dune Crawlers at the back on the right-hand side. So one of them has got a neutron laser, and one of them has got the Icarus array, which is so great at shooting flying stuff. So not so great when I realise Bill's probably not brought a single flyer today, but we'll see if we can work that out. We've got 1 outrider detachment, so that's led by one of those 2 tech priest engine seers, and I've got 1 Iron Strider Ballistari with his 2 las cannons and 2 of the Sidonian Dragoons at the left hand side there, as Bill's got them, with their awesome taser lances. Finally, at the back, the super heavy detachment is made of one Knight Paladin, who's been named Benedictio Finalis, so he's at the back there with his battle cannon. There's then 2 Armiger Helverins with their awesome auto cannons, and 1 Warglaive, who's very kindly been lent to me by Bill, so you'll notice a slight difference in colour scheme, but he's sitting at the back there, so I've got a selection of those Warglaives. It's going to be 12 command points.
Okay, here's roughly 2,000 points of imperial might. My warlord is the Crusader at the back here. He's armed with the relic Gatling cannon Endless Fury, a rapid fire battle cannon, and a heavy stubber. Also, we've got a Knight Gallant. I'm spending 1 command point pre-game for the Exalted Court to make him a character, and he's going to choose warlord trait Knight Seneschal, which gives him an extra attack. And to make up the super heavy detachment, we've got a Armiger Warglaive. And I have a battalion of Primaris Space Marines. So that is a Primaris Captain with bolt rifle power sword, an Ancient, a Primaris Lieutenant with Stalker bolt rifle bolt pistol, 3 squads of intercessors, all with bolt rifles and 1 auxiliary grenade launcher per squad. 3 bolt storm gauntlets aggressors, and a squad of 10 hell blasters. That makes for 11 command points. And further, the warlord trait that my warlord has is Iron Bulwark, which will give him a 4+ invulnerable save against shooting. And I'm using the House Raven rule for that detachment. Okay, so we rolled for the mission deployment zone type. It's search and destroy. I picked first with the Space Marines and Knights, and this is how the table's looking now. The central objective is, as you've seen in the story, is a rare chance to get hold of some Necron tech. And then deployment zone A is where the Space Marines are. So I've got my 10 Hell Blasters here, along with my Primaris Ancient, Lieutenant and Captain. Over here, we've got aggressors, intercessors in there. And then within the building itself, there's 5 more in there. Where's my 3rd squad? Oh, they're down there. There they go. They're hiding in the street, just outside of the deployment zone. And then I've got my Crusader, my Warlord there. I've spent 3 command points to put the Gallant into reserve to come in from a table edge, hopefully turn 2. Nick?
So far we've got a whole spread of the whole cut room lot all here. Obviously everyone's trying to get within 18 inches of that Necron tech that's currently floating immobile on the centre of the board. So obviously we've got a spread of Skitarii in several different places across the board here, including in cover. Unfortunately, I haven't got the nice, very good frontal cover you have, which is going to be a real issue for me.
You haven't seen me roll dice yet?
No, it's true. I've got a mix of my robo chickens, 1 here and 2 tucked behind the building across the side. The armigers, both Helverin and Warglaive, are scattered in different points, some in cover, some unfortunately, due to the makeup of the board, are going to have to be out and exposed. Both the Onager Dune crawlers are at the rear of the board here, with an engine seer looking after them.
Do you need any help there?
The way this works is that both guys are going to be going for the centre, and it starts off, everyone scores points 18 inches away from that central.
Now that is a huge area.
Everything's got in this building. Basically, whoever's got the most models within that area at the start, at the end of each battle round, get a victory point.
And that shrinks each turn.
It does shrink. It shrinks by 3 inches each turn. So
okay, so as I deployed first, my entire army was deployed as per the mission. Thank you, comment section from the previous video. I will be going first unless Nick can seize the initiative. Seize it.
Come on.
Can't be done.
Yeah, it can! Yes, it can!
Yeah, but I can see.
The las cannon Iron Strider, push up to a little bit to the side, try and just get some kind of view through to your armiger Warglaive at the back there. I should mention that the canticle, every single turn at the start of each battle round, the Mechanicum can choose a canticle, which is the sort of the song they're all singing, which is all very binary based. The one they're doing this turn is Shroud Psalm, which means every unit in the army, apart from the Knights, counts as it's in cover.
Okay, cool.
So, hence I'm being a little bit more free and easy about moving them out of cover. So, these particular units of Skitarii will push forward to try and get their weapons in range of your many Primaris currently sitting in that building. The Warglaive is punched forward along with the Skitarii warriors here. The Cateron destroyers have stayed mostly where they are, but that's mostly because their bases don't fit anywhere else. I'm quite happy with them where they are at the moment. The Knights push forward a little bit. The Skitarii Vanguard remain here because their weapons are within range already. I don't need to move them any further forward. And just little bits of movement in terms of the Onager Dune crawlers at the back, and the Robo Chickens with big taser lances, and the other Helverin have all pushed forward over there with their Tech Priest engine seer in support.
So in the streets.
Shooting phase to start with, so I've got the unit of Skitarii Vanguard over here, who are going to be split firing. Some of them, nearly all of them, are in range of the horrible Hellblast up there, so they'll be aiming at those guys. 2 at the very back can only hit with their radium carbines on the guys on the lower floor, so I'll be aiming at them as well.
So we can just see through the window there.
We can indeed, so it's 3+ to hit with just the radium carbines on the guys at the top. It's 5+ to wound, however only 6s make the damage 2 for these weapons, which is very good against Primaris. So 5s to wound.
So we're rolling the 2 damage one first, armour save, 2+ because of the cover, so saved, and then another 2 there.
Oh,
saved, yeah!
all good.
Yeah!
For now!
Sexy Marines.
And I've also fired off their plasma caliber and their arc rifle and done very, very little with it. So they've just caused 1 wound on one of the Hellblasters, that's all.
So yeah, not a bad round of survival for the Marines.
A few more shots from the radium carbines at the guys in the middle, so it's 3 shots per.
Where are these coming from?
These are the last 2 guys at the back
so
here
yeah,
who are both firing in
shooting
there.
at the level 1 dudes.
Exactly, 3+ to hit. Oh, I like rolling that.
Wait for it, here comes a sick noise.
5+ to wound, if you can stop doing that for a minute. And oh, that's not so good. That's just a lot of 1s and 2s. No, I don't like it. So now it's going to be the Skitarii Rangers rather firing their galvanic rifles once again at the Hellblasters. Meanwhile, I'm going to just have a little bit of fun with the awesome transuranic arquebus, I think it's called. This sniper rifle.
Don't hurt yourself saying it, it's alright.
My tongue's in knots, tied over there, and it's going to be aiming at the aggressors in the far corner because you can just see them.
Can't be done.
We'll soon find out.
Can't be done.
Normal rifles, 3+ to hit your guys up the top there. Normal 4+ to wound. However, on a wound roll of 6, it's a -1 armor weapon.
That's bad.
That's not very good. 3 wounds, 3 armor saves. 3+ saves.
Save!
This is not going well so
I'm not
far.
used to this. This is what rolling dice well feels like.
Rifle, 3+ to hit the aggressor. Ooh, hits. 3+ to wound. That's what I like to see.
Oh no.
-2, so 5+ save.
Oh,
that's what we like to see.
Oh.
He lives. The Omega June callers and hope to have a bit more luck than the Skitarii have had. So this thing is having the Protector Doctrine or something like that, stratagem played on it. Basically, I get to add +2 to its shooting rolls, which is very useful because at the moment, because it's got nothing to shoot at which flies, it would be otherwise only a 4+ to hit. Now it'll be a 2+ to hit.
Strong style.
On all those foul Hellblasts up there who so far survived pretty much everything I've thrown at them.
So how many command points is that spent?
That's just 1 single command point.
Down to 11.
That's fine, for my little number 5 thing.
Nice.
It's got basically 10 different shots in different guises. So the first shot's heavy 1. It's a big, basically Daedalus missile launcher. 2+ to hit rather. 3+ to wound. It wounds. 6+ save. Fancy. Oh, I'm sorry, no more because you've got a cover save, but it doesn't matter anyway.
No. So that's 1 Hellblaster, Raspberry, and gone. Thanks for coming, me old chum.
Gatling rocket launcher, which is heavy 5. 2+ to hit.
Oh, it's a
strong rolling.
Here we go.
Strength 6. It's 3+ to wound. Not so good. Only 2 wounds through there, and it's -2, young man. Ooh,
1 wounded.
And it's only 1 wound for that one, so you're fine.
So yet another guy just tagged.
Gnarly, that twin Icarus autocannon. So it's 2+ to hit with 4 shots. And it's 3+ to wound. 2 wounds. And it's -1.
Looking for the big save. Oh, 1 wound gone.
Well, no, it's 2 wounds, as another guy did.
No.
He did. This Hellbreaker is going to fire its awesome autocannons, which I'm hoping are going to do some slightly more damage, although their arm penetration is appalling at these Hellblasters. So it's got 43 number of shots. 7 shots rather, 3+ to hit. 3+ to wound with just 2 hits. 1 fantastic wound.
Okay, what's the
It's
AP?
a 3+ save because you've got in cover. So
Hey!
utterly worthless. Armor's got a heavy stabber. 3 shots, not being very hopeful. It is a heavy weapon. And
So Nick's eating a whisper, so he can't talk very well.
let me see if I can say that one more time.
Professional outfit.
It's 3 shots to hit. However, it doesn't get the usual bonus of not having a problem with moving and firing a heavy weapon with the autocannon. So it's 4+ to hit with 3 shots. 2 hit. It's 4+ to wound.
This is up at the Hellblasters again.
It is, and it's always the Hellblasters, Bill.
And what's
That's one just normal saves. You've got 2+ saves.
2 bars.
It's ridiculous.
So ping, 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 ping. Can't do anything to us. We're double hard.
So the guys at the front here, the Vanguard, have got range just about to hit your intercessors in there. And the squad is... Oh, it is in range of my Tech Priest Dominus. How lovely. So I get to reroll 1s to hit, which is rather nice.
You ain't even scared.
So I've got the 3 radium carbine, 9 shots, and then we'll do the plasma afterwards. So it's 3+ to hit rerolling 1s, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So reroll those bad boys.
Oh,
Look
saucy.
at that. Oh, that's a bit more like it. Right,
Bit saucy there.
Fantastic. So it's 5 pluses to wound on those lovely Primaris Marines. 6s will give me a 2 damage weapon. There's 2 6s in there. 3, 5. Oh, now this is more my kind of rolling. Here we go.
Okay, so let's do these
Do
two
the
first.
6s first. They're normal arm saves.
So one's
one dead
insta-killed.
immediately, one insta-killed.
So we'll just fish him out the building.
We're actually watching a Primaris dying. And there's 3 normal shots which are just taken, so it's just normal arm save. With one wound.
Another guy's down to 1 wound, so
wound.
it'll be that chap in the window there.
And there are 2 plasma calibers which are firing 2 shots each, not supercharging it. So it's 3 plus re-rolling 1s. It's a 3 plus to wound on this with a strength 7. Oh, just the 1 wound. -3, but obviously taking away your cover save, so it should
5
be
plus.
5 plus.
Oh no!
Ooh, that's a guy dead. The 3 Cataphront destroyers who are all sitting nice and proud just down here with their plasma culverins. They are within 6 inches of my boss, so they will get to re-roll 1s. However, because I'm supercharging it, I'm still causing a serious risk that some of them are going to overheat and die. But that's really what Warzone Morloc's all about.
Courage and honour.
It's 3d6 number of shots because it's d6 per weapon, so... Oh my goodness, that's a lot of plasma rounds. However, that may also be what kills me, because obviously there's a danger of these plasma weapons overheating. I'm going to roll the wet dice separately. So the first guy has got 3 shots, so 3 shots of 4 plus to hit, and he can re-roll the 1s.
Come on, those ones.
Shut up. You're not helping.
So lovely colour.
1 hit. 2 plus to wound with a strength 8. Oh yes, and
strong.
it's -3, so it's a... Ooh, what is it?
5 plus.
5 plus save for you. 1 down. Next guy's got 4 shots. 4 shots, 4 plus to hit, re-rolling 1s. No 1s this time, so 1 hit, so it's 2 plus to wound. It wounds, and it's a 5 plus save. Yeah! Finally, 1 guy's got 6 shots, so it's 4 plus to hit, re-rolling those 1s.
Yes.
Re-rolling this one, you weirdo. Oh, it's a hit. We're okay. We'd rather not a hit, but it's not killing him, basically. So 4 hits. That's 2 pluses to wound. It's nice. So now it's 3 armor saves, 3 5 plus saves. No saves, 3 dead.
That's no good. But
That's a
nice.
terrible, terrible. So 1, 2, 3.
One at Ballastari and his impressive little las cannon array. I'm going to fire 2 shots. Hopefully through the building, straight into the shoulder of your gorgeous candy red knight.
Didn't think of that. We should have put the curtains up. You like the red that I painted them?
I love it. Is there any kind of tutorial that I'd be able to follow?
There is. Over at Warzone Morloc. Come on down, check it out. There's a tutorial.
They're incandescent building.
I'm not even sure that's a word. No. It's 3 plus to hit with the las cannons. Only 1 hit. It's 3 plus to wound.
Yeah.
And it fails.
Get
That's
off.
a bad start. So
Get off my planet.
So the armed Hellglaive is now going to fire its weapons. It's got a thermal lance, which is going to fire across, and once again at your knight, as it's going to try and take its gun arm off at the shoulder.
Okay, let's get the angle. There he is.
There he is. Look at that shoulder arm.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. So the armed Helverine has got assault D3 number of shots, so D3. That's not good.
It's a strong 1 shot.
It's a strong
but that's
one.
all you need.
It's true. It's a 3 plus to hit. Excellent. We're going back to the original dice rolling. The plasma weapons were so good, but no. We're going back.
Weakness.
So the Armiger Helverine all the way down the street there, you can see, is now firing down towards the Hellblasters up on the rooftop.
Oh, it's going for the Hellblasters.
Because
Okay,
frankly,
cool.
I want those guys dead. So, it's 4d3 number of shots, so just going to take that roll. Oh, that's more like it. That's 9 shots in total. 9 dice here, so that's going to be 3 pluses to hit. That's good rolling. 3 pluses to wound. Not so good. Oh wow. Once again, not good. So 3 hits. It's 3 -1, but you've got cover, so it's 3 plus saves. Oh, and they're 3 damage each, so 2 dead. So the Dune Crawler with its, this is the neutron laser. I haven't positioned it terribly well, although to be fair, I have got an arm that's kind of blocking its entire side. The only thing it can see, in fact, is it can see past the tree towards your aggressors over there in the corner.
So it's got the aggressors in its sight.
It has the aggressors in its sight. So, going to have D3 number of shots. Just the 1 shot of 3 plus to hit. Excellent! We're back to the old style of rolling.
You have got command points.
I have, but I'm not going to roll them. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Sam. Cheers, then.
Coward. Weakness.
So the Benedictio Finalis, and my lovely Knight Paladin is going to fire its weapons. Just to clarify for anyone going, I'm afraid this isn't magnetised, more for me. It does not have a rocket launcher. This is just a beautiful aesthetic item it has currently sitting on.
It's a wine rack for
It's
celebrating afterwards. And also, rather than saying the Latin name, let's just call him Ben for short.
So my knight, Ben, is now going to fire both its heavy... It's split firing. Its heavy stubbers are both going to fire the last 2 remaining Hell Blasters. Meanwhile, the battle cannon is going to fire across there at the aggressors. As I can fire at your knight, but at the moment I feel like I just want to whittle down your dirty little Primaris Voidstalkers to start.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm even scared. Let's see it. Go on.
Let's see 6 heavy stubber shots up at your lovely guys up here. 3+ to hit. It's 4+ to wound.
Oh, that was average.
There's 1 wound, so it's only just one minimal, pathetic 2+.
There's no AP, is there? So it's a...
You're fine.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Battle cannon has 2d6 number of shots. Looking for those 6s. Not getting those 6s.
No.
6
Not
shots.
bad,
It's 3+ to hit. Oh, this is 3 hits, and it's a 3+ to wound. It's strength 8, but they are toughness 5, aren't they? Those aggressors.
Yes, they are.
3+ to wound. All wounds.
Looking
So
for
we've come
4
saves,
pluses.
4+ saves. Oh!
So one guy's lost another wound.
No, he suffers D3.
Oh, sorry, yes, of course.
D3 wound, I hope you
D3
know.
wounds.
It's a good try, though. That's more like it.
Yeah,
One
so
is definitely
one
dead.
is gone to hell. 8 losses there from the Hell Blasters. We've obviously forgotten to use the banner each time they've died, but it wouldn't affect anything because I was going to target probably the Warglaive there anyway. So I'm going to roll 8 4+ saves, 4 pluses to see if I can fight again or shoot again with the Hell Blasters that died. Or they get to fight, shoot again. So off they go. I'm going to overcharge because why not? They're dead anyway. Shooting at the Warglaive. So 3 pluses to hit. So 3s. 4 damage got through on the Warglaive. It didn't get its invulnerable save. Why is that, Dino?
Something to bear in mind is that within 12 inches of that objective in the middle there are no invulnerable saves.
Which I'm very upset about.
And thematically, that's because this Necron tech is kicking up a right fuss and it's ruining everyone's day.
Especially Nick's.
Especially Nick's, yeah. But so that's down to 8 wounds. So some nice retaliatory shooting there. Morale phase for my boys.
So for the morale part, you've obviously lost 8 models this turn. However, you have +1 because they are using essentially the Ultramarine tactic rule.
Ultramarines.
The Ultramarines, even though they're pink. And you also have the banner near you, so that puts your leadership right up. So you're -8 from your roll. Basically, on a 1 or a 2, you're just fine. Anything more, you start losing people, and you can re-roll because of your abilities. Oh, what is this?
I'm not going to re-roll that.
What's this ridiculous nonsense?
Is that 1 there, Bill, you got there?
Yeah, it looks like a 1. There's only 1 dot on the side of the dice.
That's a good one.
What is that?
Yeah, that's
Whose side are you on, Dino?
The Armiger's done his 14-inch move to take on the Metal Chicken. I haven't got much left up here, so there's no point the captain, lieutenant, etc. looking after 2 guys. So they've actually moved down to be inside the building because it's quite a long way down. So it's all they could do really.
With the 3 remaining intercessors in there, is that right?
Yeah, there's 3 intercessors in there.
Okay.
This squad from the street have moved up to be hopefully in some rapid fire range. And they've stayed over there in that building, hopefully hugging some much needed cover. But the Crusaders pushed forwards. First thing to shoot is this squad of Primaris are going to rapid fire into this squad of Skitari. So looking for 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Oh no.
That's what I like to see.
3 got through.
We've got Shroud Sama as their camp at the moment, which means they add 1 to their, or they have cover save, although they would have that anyway, which is not a problem.
Yeah.
But they have the cover save, and it's -1, so it's 4+ save. 1 loss, however, they do have the Grya stratagem. They are from Grya, that means they have 6+ feel no pain at this point.
What is it? It's under the tree.
It's
Oh,
a 1. He's dead.
Okay, so 1 guy died. Intercessors in the cover there are going to shoot at the same squad of Skitari Vanguard, I believe.
They are.
3s to hit, 3s to wound. Ah.
1 4+ save. Lose it. 6+ feel no pain. Dies.
Another one. Up, the Warglaive is going to shoot at the Metal Turkey. D3 shots. Yes, 3. So including the melter gun, it's 4. To hit 3s or more. So looking at 3s to wound. 2 wounds. It's relying on its 6+ invulnerable save to survive the wounds.
Yeah, easy. Check this out. No.
Nah. So damage at half range. So I roll 2, discard the lowest. So I think I'll discard the 1. And for the other one that got through, another 3. So 8 damage in total. How many wounds?
Unfortunately, as it only has got 6 wounds, it'll blow up. However, its feel no pain thing does still work against each hit. So you've only got 2 hits on me. So the first one was a 5 damage and a 3 damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
So the 5 damage, if I get a 6, I don't ignore it. Nope. And the 3 damage, this could be critical. Nah. No
Does it explode?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's roll a 6+, see if it blows up. It does not. So it's just gone. That is first strike to you.
Huzzah!
See you, chicken.
Bye, chicken.
It's go hard or go home time. Supercharging these 2 against the Warglaive there. 3s to hit.
No,
Yes!
where's the ones?
3s.
Oh.
1. Okay.
-3, so it's a
Minus
6
4.
+4. So no, that's sorry. So it's no save at all once again because I'm too close to get my.
And your invulnerable save is gone because of the
null
Relevant.
zone,
which is like that.
which means he's down. To, so you tell your wife, Bill, and then 2 damage off that, so he's down to 6 wounds.
For viewing pleasure, I'm going to try and look through the window, but there are 3 intercessors in there who are just going to have a pop at the Skitarii as well. And because they are boosted by the captain and lieutenant as well. So 3s to hit.
Better.
Yes. To wound, 3s. Nailed it. AP -1 with the bolt rifles.
They've got cover, so
Oh, yeah,
it's
so-
on with their tentacles, so it's a 4+ save.
Yeah,
one
guy.
hurt and 6+ feel no pain. Nah. So 1 more dead.
Get off.
Get off.
Go on, clear off.
Not wanted.
Night shooting. I'm using Order of Companions for 2 command points on my Night Crusader. I'm going to use Endless Fury to shoot down at this squad of Skitarii here. I'm going to use the Battle Cannon to shoot at this lot of Skitarii here. And the Stubbers will also be at the Skitarii. Let's see how we get on. 2 shots. Endless Fury. 3 pluses to hit. Re-rolling 1s because of the Order of Companions. Rolling the 1s for another 2s to wound. Re-rolling the 1s. Oh, got 1 there. Hang on.
Re-rolling. 4 of them.
It's worth doing, isn't it?
Definitely.
Re-rolling the 1s.
Oh, yeah.
This is not good. Cover save, I've got 5+ saves and then 6+ feel no pain. This is probably not going to go very well. So here we go, 5+ saves. Well, there's some saves in there, which is a start, but still an awful lot of people who've been massacred. Let's get some 6s now for the feel no pains. 1 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead out of 10. Not good.
So there's the rapid fire battle cannon, so it's 2d6 shots, re-rolling any ones. So 10, I'll take 10. The Skitarii unit over here, it's 3s to hit. Re-rolling the 1s. 1, 2, 3. Wound the Skitarii. Yeah. So it's -2, so
5+ saves with their cover bonus.
it's a good saving, though.
It's a start, and now I've got that many 6+ feel no pains. 1
So-
more survived, so that's 5 dead in total.
Sweet action. Okay, so we took out a lot there, so looking to use the 2 remaining stubbers at them, so 3s more. 3s to wound. Re-rolling the 1. Ah, never mind. 4 got through, and there's your normal save, there's no AP there.
That's fine, 3+ saves. This is for these guys here, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 more dead.
Oh god, so it's reduced to 1 dude.
This is not going well.
I forgot about them. They're going to shoot their bolt rifles at the last remaining lonely Skitarii what's it doodah. Plus the hit for the lieutenant. Hits. Stalker bolt rifle. Wounds, and it's 2 damage at AP.
-1, look.
-1.
4+ save. Save.
And the captain shooting his bolt rifle. Hits. Wounds. 1 more save. Come on. Come on. Oh, God damn it! This Warglaive is going to charge at these dudes here. So you want to resolve your Overwatch quickly, actually.
Arc rifle is 2 shots rapid fire, so it's 6s to hit.
That's a no.
And the plasma weapon is going to fire, and that's, I'm not going to overcharge at the time being. 6s to hit. Not so good.
No. Okay, rolling charge distance. Oh no! Oh,
that's
no.
what I want to see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to stomach that. Curses.
So the morale phase now, I've used insane bravery to keep these Qatari alive. Even though there's only a few of them, every single number is going to count in the upcoming turn, so I'm going to keep them for the time being. Meanwhile, the last Qatari Alpha over here sadly could not pass this test. He lost 9 models, there was no saving it.
In terms of the central objective, I've got the more units within the 18-inch radius.
You do. So that's 1 victory point to you.
So it's 2-0 to the Imperium.
Because you got first strike and that one as well.
Sweet. Turn 2. First of all, Canticle. What have you gone for?
Canticle, I've gone through Benevolence of the Omnissiah, so my entire army, bar the Knights, have now got it's going to re-roll 1s to hit. So not much use to anyone who's already near the Tech Priest in the centre, however everyone else will get that benefit.
That's very strong. Okay,
Nice
and
and
you've
useful.
spent some command points.
I certainly have. I've spent Machine Spirit Resurgent over here, which is a fantastic command point, which basically means that despite being in raspberry mode, that alarm, you can now use the top level for all his damage chance, so he's back to full power for this turn. Meanwhile, I spent another 2 command points on going full tilt with this fine-looking robot Ben over here. So Ben is currently already moved and advanced, and he's also able to declare a charge at the end, so I'm hoping to try and smash that armature in just a minute. I want to see what happens if I pick it up and throw it at you.
Oh god, I really want to see it.
It's one of my favourite things to do. So in the meantime, the movement phase has happened. The surviving members of the Qatari squad have jumped back here. They are still within the 15-inch range, because it will be 15 inches to the centre
That's
of the
right,
board
so on this
round.
turn, the objective circle has shrunk by 3 inches.
And we'll continue to do so each round.
Yeah, and it works its way in.
Once again, we'll get Bill to show you exactly how big 3 inches is in a minute.
Hey!
We've moved the Qatari forward here, so 4 of them are closer to the actual centre of the board. I'm hating to push them forward, but I do need them to try and be objective takers for me. I've managed to make us a bit of a conga line with them, so the sniper rifle has not moved, because that cannot move.
Oh
and
yeah,
fire.
a little sneaky little one there, isn't it?
These two are still holding a reasonable amount of ground. I've tried to spread them out a little bit. They're both still able to move, however, I know you're bringing in that stupid knight next turn, and I'm trying to still make it reasonably hard to pull him in from this angle. I've also moved the Tech Priest up. One of the Tech Priests has come running across to help out, and the Tech Priest Dominus has moved slightly. Meanwhile, the Robo Chickens have punched up along with the Armiger Armiger Warglaive, and they're all heading straight for that Crusader Knight, because that thing, frankly, needs to die. The Warglaive is going to start by shooting its thermal spear directly into the face of that Crusader, who is within the danger radius of the null field that's coming out of this zone, therefore it won't get its invulnerable. So D3 shots first of all, D3 shots. 2 shots. 3+ to hit. Well, that's pretty much what I was expecting, I suppose, actually.
1 on it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't say.
Which animal has those?
I'd say that was a snake.
Snake eyes!
I'd say. Spitfire was declared off camera. It's got a stubber on top. That's what that's counting as.
Yeah, it's modelled with the melter, but we didn't have points.
As you've kindly lent me the model, I'll just do what you've given me. I'll use the heavy stubber.
There.
It's 3+ to hit the Primaris Marines directly to its left. Let's see if I can get some snake eyes. Almost. 2 hits. 4+ to wound. 1 wound and 1 armor save, young man.
So it's just a 3+.
Stand
Isn't it?
3+ save. Excellent.
So it's lost 1 wound.
On one of the Primaris. One of the 2 Robo Chickens with their taser lancers over there has also got a Phosphor Serpentia, which is a Phosphor Serpenta rather, which is just a phosphor weapon. He's going to shoot at the Primaris Marines down to the left of the Warglaive.
Yeah.
So 3+ to hit. Hits. Strength 5, so it's 3+ to wound. Oh no! My rolling continues this turn. This is excellent. Squad of Qatari here are going to fire their carbine rifles up at the 2 remaining Hellblasters. So they've got 3+ to hit.
Rerolling your 1s for your cancer.
Rerolling my 1s, which is good because I got 4 1s.
Wow, strong. Okay, let's see what we can do. We just reroll another miss.
That's why I re-roll that one. And it's a miss again. 4 pluses to wound, but 6s will be a -1 AP as well. So that's 3 wounds in total, and one of them is -1. So if you want to take 2 normal ones first of all, that's fine. 1 -1. Absolutely untouched. Right, so the rest of this Qatari have done their very best.
This
We've had
unit first,
a sniper rifle and an arc rifle both firing, both doing absolutely no damage to any of the Primaris over there. Whereupon the rest of the Scaritari have all fired their very powerful special weapons and done absolutely nothing to the Warglaive either.
No, failed to wound, so what's next to shoot?
Next shooting is going to be this fine looking beast over here, which is going to fire its neutron laser at your great big knight over there.
At the Crusader.
At the Crusader. So
Bring it on.
D3 number of shots. That's what I want to see.
Oh,
3 shots.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Bouncing back.
3+ to hit, re-rolling 1s. Re-roll that one. Useless shooting this round. One round. So it's 3+ to wound. It wounds. And it's -4, and you have no invulnerable save this turn. So it's simply D6 damage.
Damn it.
Come on, one more 6. No more snake eyes. 5 damage.
5 damage sustained. I got greedy and put my toe into the zone to try and make sure that I had more numbers, but damn, I wish I hadn't.
So Onager Dune Crawler is down here. He's also going to have 1 single command point spent on him because I really need to clear off the last of some of these guys. So I'm going to shoot him at the. It's going to be the Hell Blasters up there. I think I'm going to be shooting to try and finish those guys off. So that's 1 more command point, which puts me down to a measly 5 command points. We're chowing through them these turns. So 1 command point will give me. So we're going to start with the Gatling rocket launcher, which is the heavy 5. So that's 2+ to hit now because he gets +2 to his shooting. It's 2 pluses to hit. So it's 3+ to wound. And 4 of them wounds. So that's 4 armor saves -2. You've got +1 because of the cover, so it's 4 plus
4 pluses to save.
1 is dead.
Oh, look at the lovely markings.
So cannon on the Icarus array over here. So it's the 2+ to hit, re-rolling 1s. Ah, that's no good. 3 hits. And it's strength 7, so it's 3+ to wound. All wound. And you've got -1, but you've got your cover save, so just a 3+
save.
Oh,
He lives.
ridiculous.
Gary the Hell Blaster survives.
1 last shot with the epic Daedalus rocket launch, so it's 2+ to hit, re-rolling 1s. I was worried about that. That's a hit. It's 3+ to wound with strength 7, so 3+ to wound. It wounds, and it's -3 this time.
5+.
Save.
Hey!
I question it.
He's now a veteran.
The Armature Helver, and it's got 4d3 number of shots, and it's going to try and clear off some of the Primaris that are causing such a problem from getting the victory points here. So that's squad right in the centre there.
Yeah.
So it's 4d3 number of shots. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. 3 pluses to hit. And it's 3 pluses to wound. Excellent.
Oh, just the 1. AP?
-1, so 4+ save.
So
1's dead.
the previously wounded guy is gone.
Target putting its autocannon rounds over into the centre of the table. So 4d3 number of shots. So that's 3 shots, 4, 5, 6 shots.
Okay.
That's 3 pluses to hit. Not bad, 4 hits. And it's 3 pluses to wound. Only 2 wounds.
2 4+
4+
saves.
saves. 2 dead.
1 dead, 1. Oh, is it 2 damage?
3 damage per hit.
Oh, okay.
2 more dead.
Ben!
So, at this turn, my fine knight Ben is going to fire its It's going to fire its 2 heavy stubbers at the 2 remaining Primaris down here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's going to fire its battle cannon at the currently unshielded knight because, you know, that's just awesome. Although, to be fair, -2 is not going to do much of a difference, just we'll get a 5+ save. So, 6 shots with heavy stubbers at Primaris, 3+ to hit. See, that's the kind of rolling
dude,
I need to do more often. That's
There we
6
go.
lovely, lovely hits. It's 4+ to wound.
Nice.
Only 2 wounds, so just 2 in all, 3+ saves, please. That's what I like to see.
Badness.
1 dead, 1 dead. And now, because that knight offends me so much, heavy 2d6 from the battle cannon shots. So it's 2d6 number of shots.
Yeah! Come on, point it.
No, I think
Come
I'm
on,
right.
point
I think
that,
I'm right.
Nick.
I think I'll have 11 battle cannon shots.
Oh.
There's 11 shots at 3+ to hit. Come on, old missile. 3+ to hit. Not the bad, not bad, not bad. 4+ to wound. Oh, that's pretty good rolling. We've got 5 wounds. We've got 5+ saves. No, you've saved 2 of the 2
So
of them.
3 get through. What damage? What's the damage?
D3 per shot.
Oh, God.
Oh god. That's
3,
1, 2,
4, 5.
5 more wounds taken off, so he's down to 14 wounds. Is that raspberry mode yet?
No, he's just above raspberry mode, I
I
believe.
want him raspberry.
Dino will adjust the dice. Look at that lovely head. Look at that lovely head. Thank you, glamorous assistant.
Back to my old friends, the plasma wielding servitor guys, the Cataphragm destroyers. So it's 3d6 number of shots from those guys, and of course I'll be supercharging it because in Warloc we go big or we go home.
Indeed. Well,
not bad, all aiming at the knight, so that's pretty good. So the first 5 shots are coming from the first plasma culverin at the knight, so it's 4+ re-rolling the ones. Oh, no ones, which is very good, and we're getting 3 hits in there. 5 number of shots. No ones again, and 4 more hits! And finally, just 3 shots from the last guy, and that is...
It was a 1.
Oh, it was a 1. Gotta re-roll it. No 1. Come on, no 1. Yes!
Canticle.
That's fine, he's alright. So we've got 1 more hit. Dice rolling so far, we've got 8 hits with supercharged plasma on that knight. So it's going to be 4 pluses to wound, strength 8, tough, and same with the weapons. Toughness 8.
Looking for 6s to save because of this stupid poxy mission rule. Nothing. Oh god.
That's 10 damage!
Oh god.
I'll just be heading over there.
The head goes back.
Please adjust it for us.
Some people get bikini clad assistance. No, we don't have that. First little Ben here. Benny is going to try and charge that Warglaive. So we're going to have D3 shots for you on Overwatch.
D3 with the thermal lance.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you've got
3
3
shots.
attempts plus the other melter to attempt. Looking for 6s, nothing.
Unfortunate. I think it was, let's see how far I go.
In. Hello, cousin. Next that the Warglaive is going to charge into the Crusader. So Endless Fury Overwatch.
Looking for those 6s.
Yeah, we've got
2 6s in there.
That'll do me.
It's
5 to wound.
1 wound.
1.
It's -2, so it's a 3+ save. 5+ save, sorry. And a make it. Look at that.
Curse. Next, I'm finding the rapid fire battle cannon for this many shots.
7 shots.
7, 2, 4, 6, 7.
Looking for 6s. Unfortunate.
Okay, and then the stubbers, 6 shots. Nothing. In you go. Through your boot. Finish up the charge phase. One of the Sidonian Dragoons made it in. One didn't.
So 1 taser lance added to the fray.
Combat of the day. Fisty McFistface. He's going to fist me in the face.
Absolutely.
This face fisting fist.
Say fist again. It's
Fist.
4 pluses to hit. 4 pluses to hit because it's -1 for it being the massive fist. 4 pluses to hit.
Just the 1. 2 plus to wound. Let's see it.
Just, it's a close.
To walk on the wild side. Okay. And
Borderline fisting now, I think.
so he's been degraded down, but he's not out.
Starting with the Armiger Warglaive. So it's going to be 4 attacks. He's using his top tier still. So 4 attacks and 3 plus to hit. All hit.
Yeah.
And they're all obviously strike rather than sweep.
So striking is times 2 strength, so we're looking at strength 12 attack.
So it's going to be a 3 plus to wound on that magnificent looking Night Crusader of yours.
I think he's going to go, you know.
I don't know, that's only 1 wound. Only 1 wound.
So 6 plus save. Nah. And
So
then
3 damage. So he's down to 1 wound.
he's on his last wound.
He's going to come down to the knight.
Oh god. At this point I'm going to spend 2 command points and I'm going to interrupt the combat because
disgusting.
I'm down to 1 wound and I don't want to...
It's just not chivalrous.
I want to do what I can to prevent the loss of my knight. So here we go. Stomping. But because we're raspberry, we're looking at 5s. 3s to wound.
2 wounds.
2 saves to make at -2.
Only 6 plus saves. Oh, made 1 of them.
Oh,
The other one's
D3
D3 damage. You want to roll for it?
yeah.
2 damage.
Not enough. I think I'm at the door here. He's finally getting his attacks back. 3 attacks.
He's indeed 3 attacks. And he has got, let me just see, so it's 3 pluses to hit, 6s will explode with the taser weapon. Well, that's about what I expected, I suppose.
Joy. So the Warlord lives to fight another day, or perhaps another turn. The Armiger Warglaive is going to attack back over here.
It is on raspberry mode, so
Yeah.
it's got 4 attacks and they're 4 plus to hit.
1.
1.
To wound is... What's the strength of
Strength 12, so it'll be 3 plus to wound.
Does it?
wounds. And it's minus.
You don't get your invulnerable because you're in the same null zone.
I do, but it would be against shooting anyway, I think. So
Of course.
So it's minus, for that one, it's minus 3, so it's a 6 plus save. That's right.
Can we all just... Don't mind bothering. Right. The Crusader has dropped out of combat, but is still within the 15-inch scoring zone of the centre. The aggressors, the intercessors and intercessor have all pushed up a little bit. The Gallant has come on, full strength, hungry for it, up there. The Hellblasters remaining in place, along with the remaining intercessors in there and the command squad. So he remains in combat there. The first thing to shoot is going to be the aggressors at the Warglaives. So they've got the Boltstorm Gauntlets plus the Fragstorm launchers, which are D6 extra shots. So another 7. So it's 19 shots, 3s to hit. He's got through, so we're looking for 5s to wound. 6 saves for the Warglaive there.
3 plus. 2 lost wounds.
Feel no pain saves.
2 6 plus, feel no pains. Nah.
Successes are now rapid firing into the Warglaive. 3s to hit. 5s again.
Wound.
-1 from the bolt rifles.
4 plus saves. Oh, 2 lost.
Nice.
Down to 2 wounds.
Of Tyrannus?
Except, let's see, can I get the 6 plus feel no pain? No.
No. The Intercessor Survivor firing rapid fire. 2 hits into the same target this is. 5s to wound, 1 wound. And -1 again.
4 plus save. Oh, this is not good.
No, Tyrannus save.
Oh no! Down to 1 wound.
Come on. Just looking out the window. Only 2 of the 3 can see at that angle. So, to hits. Yeah. 3s to wound. Oh, sorry, 5s to wound. Nothing. It's got to be Gary the Hellblaster who's going to probably kill himself doing it because he's going to supercharge. He's going to roll to hit the Warglaive. It's a strong 1 hit. 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Wounds. -4 AP.
That's it.
Is it gone?
Oh no, hang on. Grey, I feel no pain. Come on, that's 6. Yeah!
The fire is going to be the Crusader. I'm going to play for 1 command point, Machine Spirit Resurgent, which allows me to fire at full capacity. Should have split fire. Endless Fury is going to fire at this squad
That's
here.
the Gatling cannon.
The Gatling cannon, yeah. The rapid fire battle cannon will be shooting at the Cataphren destroyers, and both stubbers are going to fire at the Warglaive. That's on 1.
That's unnecessary.
We'll see. Let's see what I say. 3s to hit with Endless Fury. It's 2s to wound. Oh, they all wounded.
Devastating.
Need to save the Skitarii.
It's not going to be good. It's a 6 plus save.
Looking for 6s.
With 6 plus feel no pain afterwards.
Oh, Joe, there's a couple in there.
There's 4 6s in there. And then everyone else gets 6 plus feel no pain.
Oh my
he's
god.
rolling strong.
Look at that!
Sickening. So only 4 dudes killed.
That is amazing.
Cursive cannon at the Cataphren destroyers. 2d6 shots. Oh no.
We've got 4 shots.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll the 1 command point.
That's leaving you with just 1 command point left.
You've got to go on and go. Oh, it's another 1!
Hey! That's what I like to see, Bill.
The Emperor!
The agony. Right, 3s to hit. 3 hits. What's the strength?
It's strength 8 and it's toughness 5. I believe, so
Threes.
3's to wound.
2 go through.
2 wounds, and it's -2, and my armor save is only a 4 plus, but it's +1 for being in cover, so it's 5 plus
5
saves.
plus
both of them.
saves.
1 saved, 1 not, and then it's D3 number of wounds, I believe, and each one
D3
has got
damage.
2 damage. Each one's got 3 wounds,
Oh,
so one of
good.
them's down to 1 life.
Good. That's great. Lastly, it's the 2 stubbers. 3s to hit. 5s to wound. 1 has gone through. No one. So it's your normal save.
3 plus save.
Need this to save it. Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Oh.
Is it going to explode?
Well, no. Do I? A. It's got feel no pain, and do I
yeah.
want a command point? The options. I'm gonna. No, let's see if it blows up. It's more funny that way.
Yeah.
6 plus feel no pain.
Okay.
No. And 6
Now
plus see if it explodes.
Yeah!
It's gonna take your warlord.
What happens next? Look at this. Everything is going to die.
Oh, well.
Within 6 inches, unit-wise, we'll take D3 mortal wounds, starting with the lonely little marine over here.
Lone little marine over here. So he suffers D3 mortal wounds.
David the Intercessor.
David the Intercessor lives. He's only got 1 wound left, but he lives.
Yeah.
The aggressors now, D3
Yeah.
mortal wounds. Oh, one's dead.
Oh, my God.
So let's take out one of them for you.
Yeah. Okay. And next for the
D3 mortal wounds
Intercessors.
for the prayer for the Intercessors. One's dead.
One's dead over there. Now,
The far more amusing part of this whole thing, would you mind if I just take one?
of course,
Thank you
and
very
myself.
much. Now, far more amusingly,
He's down to 1 wound anyway, so he's gone.
your wall is dead now. Just tell me, does he explode as well? That's
Will
the
he
question we have to
explode?
ask
I'm going
ourselves.
to watch this 6.
Ah!
Shall I command point it? No.
You just want to murder
Yeah.
everything.
Okay, so that's the Crusader's gone. And that's Warlord as well.
Warlord.
Last unit to take mortal wounds
Is the Robo Chicken.
Sidonian.
Dragoon. 2 wounds, he's down to 2.
The Hellblast is going to shoot down at the Destroyer. So he's got 1 shot. He's going to supercharge because he's a nutcase. Hits. Wounds on a 3. Wounds. One's gone.
1
See
destroyed
you later.
dead.
The shoot is the stubber on the gallant against the Sidonian Dragoon here. 3's to hit, or hit. 5's to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
This could be the end of this one. Do they explode?
They do explode potentially. But not enough, sadly no one's close enough. 4 plus saves with him.
Nah. So he's gone.
He's gone.
That's a good bit of shooting.
That's a very good bit of shooting.
Thanks for
there,
coming,
Stubber.
Gary the Gallant. Fight phase, the Gallant is going to be charging at the remaining Dragoon.
Yes, indeed. Overwatch of 1 single shot, 6 plus to hit. Misses.
Okay, we're looking for a 9-inch charge.
8. No, it ain't happening. Not even close.
God damn it. Charge didn't really go off. So it's just the Warglaive over here. He's raspberry, so he's looking at 4s to hit. Oh man.
Just 1.
Striking attacks, it's 3 plus to wound. Wounds,
3.
3.
So
Apologies,
6.
minus 3,
No
and
problem.
3 damage.
6 plus save. No, but I've got feel no pain for his what is his called? I can't remember. Tyrannus. That's it. Doesn't get it. How many wounds?
It's a flat 3.
Flat 3, so he suffered 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Striking back with 4 fine fist attacks from my 50 fist, and it's 4 pluses to hit. That's 2 hits.
Yeah. Strong.
Double fist in there.
Yeah, double fist.
Fist.
His contribution to a double piston. 2 plus to wound because it's strength 16.
Great.
Oh, only the 1 wound. But then I don't need more than that because you've only got 6 wounds left. It's a flat 6 and it's minus 4, so I believe that is a dead armature.
Yeah, but do I blow up?
Don't blow
Everything
up.
else does.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
So close. So let's see if I can pick this destroyed armature up and throw it. So it's on a 4 plus, I get to throw it into basically through a wall and into those intercessors. No, I don't. Sad
Command point?
times.
Command point?
No, I think I'll leave it, thanks.
Oh, that's not very Morloc-ish. Shame. Pressure. That turn. Scores on the doors, Nick.
We've got 2 victory points each because I've got to slay the Warlord and I'm going to be the one with the most number of models within the centre part because this knight counts as 10 models. So at the moment it's 2 victory points to 2 victory points starting as turn 3.
Oh, God. Canticle first.
Oh, see, you had to remember it. I've rolled for it randomly this time,
Yeah.
and I've got Invocation of Machine Might, which means I get +1 strength for all my units, which could potentially be very useful always, as there's a few things that might be in combat this turn. We then moved everything up. The Onagers have moved up just to get a bit of a better angle. The neutron laser can fire over there, that horrendous looking knight in the corner. Meanwhile, this guy's just got a slightly clearer view of all your Primaris. The two Helverins have come a little bit closer together. Basically, I don't want anything in charge range of that knight. The Robo Chicken has moved himself up to be a little bit further away from them and a bit closer to the Primaris. Meanwhile, everyone else is just trying to push closer to the Necron tech, because that Necron tech this turn is going to be, everyone has to be within 12 inches.
It's almost within the Dominus's grasp.
Almost is now, especially as not everyone in this building is actually within the range anymore, so it becomes much more important to get closer and closer to that building. Little bit of catching up from the shooting phase. We started the shooting off. Who is this? My Warlord, his Tech Priest Dominus, has fired his very impressive Eradication Ray, which looks suspiciously like Necron tech, and it's finally killed that very last Intercessor who was over here somewhere. He no longer is. He's now been deatomalized.
Yeah,
I mean, who knows?
He's paced, mate.
Yeah, something's not good with him, basically.
He did.
We can.
The Helverin over here is going to fire its both of its heavy stunners, or autocannons, that's what it is, autocannons at the aggressor over there. So it's going to fire, and it's going to fire its heavy stubber at the intercessors behind it. So first of all, it's 4d3 number of shots from the autocannons at the aggressor. That's 11 shots at the dear old aggressor over there. So it's 3+ to hit now.
Oh man.
This is 3+ to wound. Looking good. So you've got that number of -1 save, so it's 4+ saves. Things aren't good, especially as it's 3 damage each, so that final aggressor is dead.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone. Heavy stubber from the same Helverin at the intercessors.
Yeah.
He's firing over there. So 3 pluses to hit, 2 hits, 4 pluses to wound, 1 wound, 1 armor save, 3+ save.
Hey.
Save.
Solid performance, boys.
The second Helverin now is going to fire its shots at the intercessors over there.
Yeah.
So it's 4d3 number of shots. We've got 3, 6.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's 10
yeah.
shots. It's 3 pluses to hit. Oh, not so good. No, we're good. 7. And it's 3+ to wound. Strength 7. Oh,
mate.
so all you got to do is just all those 4+ saves.
Yeah. Ain't nothing but a thing. There we go. Oh, damn it.
So the 3 guys with their plasma culverins over here are going to be firing their lethal dose of plasma. And they're going to be firing it over at the Knight Gallant over there.
Uh-oh. Gary the Gallant.
You can't have Gary.
Everyone's called Gary on this
They're
table.
all called Gary.
Gary Gallant.
There's Gary the Hellblaster, Gary the Gallant. There's 2d6 number of shots. They are supercharging and they're near the wall with my Warlord still. So this number of shots. 8 shots. Shots first of all. 4+ to hit, re-rolling 1s. Oh, gotta re-roll that one. Oh, phew.
Yeah,
That's good. It's 2 hits. The other one is 6 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 4+ to hit, re-rolling 1s. Oh no! Oh, thank goodness. So we're good. We've got 6 solid hits, 4 pluses to wound. Uh-oh. Not so good. So only 2 wounds there. And you've got your invulnerable saves, so 5+ saves.
Why didn't I rotate Iron Shield to hear you say? Good question. It's because I wasn't concentrating. That's why. And the good news is...
You failed both.
I failed both. So we're going to roll for damage.
No, it's flat 2 damage per hit, so it's 4 damage.
Okay, so 4 damage. I'll take that for not concentrating.
The neutron laser is going to fire its weapon at the Knight Gallant as well. So it is a D3 number of shots. 2 shots. It's 3+ to hit with no reroll, certainly. Oh, that's a
here we go.
Strong pair of 6s there. And both hits are strength 10, so it's 3+ to wound. 1 wounds, 1 gets through. You've got the invulnerable save.
Oh no. Oh no. What's the damage?
It's D6, but anything less than I think you re-roll anything less than a 3.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Good night, Gary.
Good night. Sleep well,
Good night,
brave
sweet
hero.
friends.
You came on, you fired your stubber, you failed your charge, you had your lunch, and now you're going home.
Any 1 or 2 you treat as a 3.
See you in hell, Gary. No! Gary!
Gary, damn it.
Gary! Fool!
Down to 14 wounds.
Fool of a gallant. Okay.
I'm sorry, we're all going to try and stop laughing. 'Cause there's
We're only laughing
too many
because
Gary jokes.
Gary the Gallant's been shouting up at Gary the Hellblaster, and neither of them have a clue what to do. He's shouting, rotate ion shields! And he's saying,
You want Gary?
you want Gary? I said, rotate ion shield! Nah, I don't drink tea, mate. Cool.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
That's too sharp, man.
He's lost it. Nick's lost control of
Love Gary jokes.
Gary. Why is everyone called Gary anyway? We don't understand.
I think we're all just high from the paint fumes. Oh my word, that's funny, right? Okay.
You've got to laugh, haven't you? You've got to laugh.
Even in the face of impending disaster.
Indeed, yeah.
Right, the Honor Gajoon caller now, coming back to the Icarus array. Here I come, Gary. It's firing at the intercessors in the centre here. So there's, I think, 3 left, is that right?
Yeah, there's 3 intercessors in there. None of them are called Gary.
Everyone in this whole army is called Gary. Alright, 5 shots from its Gatling rocket launcher to start with, so it's 3+ to hit. So
Oh, look at it. Look
it's
at
rather
it.
good. And it's strength 6, so it is 3+ to wound.
No.
And
Oh.
3 wounds, so you've got 3, and it's -2, that's the Gatling rocket launcher, so only obviously -1, so it's 4+ saves. That's just 1 wound on one of the guys.
Sweet.
And the next weapon's to fire. Sorry, I should have clarified, that was actually incorrect. It was actually 4+ to hit with those shots because it is actually, it hasn't got the stratagem this turn, it's not firing from an aerial unit, so that was still okay though. So for the next shot, we're going to do the Daedalus rocket launcher, heavy 1. It's a 4+ to hit on the same target. Misses. No reroll, sadly. And finally, we've got the 4 Icarus autocannons. So it's 4+ to hit. 2. That seems pretty reasonable. It's 3+ to wound. Both wounds.
Oh, sickening.
And it's -1. And each hit has 2 damage. So let's see how these go. That's nice. So yeah, only 1. So 1 guy's dead. We've got 3 guys with galvanic rifles firing up at Gary the Hellblaster up there.
They're still trying to shout the orders. No one's listening
Who's
to
a
it.
little
Too
bit
loud.
concerned at this point. So it's 3+ to hit. With re-rolling 1s because they're near the Tech Priest Dominus. That's 3 hits. And it's 4+ to wound and 6 is giving me -1 AP.
Oh,
Good
mate.
God. Okay, that's exceptional.
I'll say, so what do I need?
So that one is, so those 2 are, you don't get the cover bonus. Basically, those are 3+ saves. 1 loss, and that one's a 2+ save because you're in cover. That's fine. So Gary the Hellblaster's lost it while still trying to shout about the iron.
Keep shouting, Gary!
So now I have 1 arc rifle down here, and I've got the Transuranic Arquebus weird sniper rifle thing directly down below. And frankly, I want Gary gone. Gary is too much of a pain in the bum. He's
Who
trying.
would want Gary?
Sorry, they're both aiming at Gary the Hellblaster.
Oh,
Gary,
sorry, yeah, because we've got 2 Garys on the board.
we
So
do
go
have
on.
multiple Garys at this point. So we've got, first of all, the arc rifle. It's 3+ to hit, re-rolling the 1. Misses completely anyway. And the Transuranic Arquebus, 3+ to hit. It hits.
Oh no.
Strength 7. 3+ to wound. Oh no! No good at all.
Gary lives
Gary
on.
lives.
Hold until relieved, Gary.
The Hellblaster is, so not the Hellblaster, these 2 remaining Skitari here, their Sergeant can't aim at anything, but the Skitari with the arc rifle and the plasma Caliber, that's the one, thank you very much, both firing their shots.
They're getting through the trees because they can see some dudes in the window.
They can indeed, so they're firing at the Primaris, they can see through the window. So the arc rifle is 3+ to hit. It hits, it's strength 6, so it's 3+ to wound. It wounds, and it's -1, but you're in cover, so 3+ save, please.
Yes!
Then it's 2 shots from the plasma caliber. 3, not supercharging it, so it's 3+ to hit. 1 hits. It's 3+ to wound. Oh no! It's all going wrong.
Oh!
Ben the Knight is going to fire his 2 heavy stubbers.
Bennett!
Ben is going to fire 2 heavy stubbers at the remaining intercessors within the building, which he can just about see past the tree. And he's going to fire his battle cannon over at the Knight Gallant, who's also called Gary. So we've got
Gary the Knight.
6 heavy stubber shots, 3+ to hit from the Knight. We've got good hits, we've got 5 hits, it's 4+ to wound. That's 2 wounds, and you've got 2 2+ saves.
Alright!
Oh!
Cannon shooting over at the Gary the Gallant.
Indeed, 2d6 number of shots. 8 shots. It's 3+ to hit the Gallant.
Oh man.
Good hits. Strength 8, so it's 4+ to wound.
Oh no.
That's a whole load of wounds, and now you're going to do some armour saves. -2, so it's 5+ saves.
You know what I should have done?
Are you kidding me? What?
You're my boy. You're my boy, Red.
God damn it!
charge phase, and the knight fancies a little bit of the captain.
The captain indeed. And Dina, how am I going to do that? I believe it's devastating reach is the stratagem.
That's right. With devastating reach, Benny can attempt to charge in. If he finishes that charge 2 inches horizontally and 6 inches vertically of the unit in question, then Benny can attempt to pluck that unit out of the ruins and tear it apart.
And
Sweet
that
action.
sounds absolutely hilarious. So let's do that.
Anything other than snake eyes, Nick?
Nice. And I think are we happy with the tree? The tree does not stop me.
Watch this.
Oh God! The hand of God! That's chaos!
We know these things happen in war. These things happen.
We will not be denied for foliage.
So we are going to roll it now for the attack. So it's going to be with a Thumbstrike Gauntlet. Obviously I can't kick, sadly. But I'm going to hit my Thumbstrike Gauntlet. So it's 4 attacks on the captain, 4 pluses to hit. Oh, only
2.
1 hit.
Is it 1? That's 4. Oh, of course, yeah, because
4
heavy.
plus to hit.
Yeah.
4 plus. It's strength 16, so I think we can firmly say it's a 2
It's a
plus.
solid 2.
Solid 2. Oh, it's
Just about.
Nice, nice.
The captain's rolling in for his Iron Halo 4 plus invul. Nah, so he's
He's dead.
Brown.
He's brown.
All I've got left is 3 little dudes there. My lieutenant managed to pop down into there. He's an inch away from the base of the knight. Gary the Hellblaster's holding firm on the roof for what it's worth, and the knight, gallant Gary, has pushed forwards as much as he can. I was going to use the full tilt stratagem, but of course that's 2 command points and I've only got 1 left, so that's a shame. So the intercessors have come out the building along with their standard. They know the game's up.
Not Gary though. He remains on the roof.
Gary's on Overwatch, isn't he?
It's quite out
He
orders.
didn't check his phone, didn't get the message. So they're going to shoot at this squad here to help the intercessors. So it's 2 shots. Is it? Are they at half range?
They are.
No, I'll fire 2 more. No, so 2 hits. 1 wound. AP minus 1.
5 plus save. No, 1 dead.
Do you get a 6 plus invuln?
I do. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that.
Do you know what?
Glad you reminded me. Actually.
Yeah, thanks.
When
All about fair play, aren't I?
Thanks for coming.
The Primaris Ancient's doing the same thing. Hits. Does not wound. It's a shame. Gary the Hellblaster's playing for pride. He's going to have a little pop down. Who should he shoot?
It's really up to you.
Same squad, alright. Hits. Does not wound. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Lieutenant's got his Stalker bolt rifle, in fact. Hits. Does not wound. Thing to shoot is the stubber at these 3 guys. All hit. All wound. Yeah, it's their normal save.
4 plus armor save. 2 dead, but 2 6 plus. Neither, so 2 are down. So I think we'll get rid of 2 of these guys, leaving just the plasma weapon remaining.
Nice one. Gary the Gallant is charging in at the Harry the Helverin. Let's see
Oh,
what
we have to
happens.
give all
Bit of
names, didn't we?
Overwatch.
4d3 number of shots. We've got, that's 6 shots, 7, 8 shots. 6s to hit. We've got 2 6s in there. It's 5 pluses to wound, however.
Ah, okay.
No good.
Nothing. Charge distance.
Oh, that is definitely in
Game on,
there.
son. I'm going to fist the Helverin.
If you thought for a moment that fisting was done in this game,
Yeah.
you'd be wrong.
Swoosh! Plus he's got the extra attack because of the Knight Seneschal Warlord trait that he took. So we're looking at 2s. 2s to wound. Wallet. Using the fist, it's
Minus
a
one.
minus 1 to hit, but we looked back and they were all 3s or more to hit, so it all still counts. So that's that many.
4. So basically, I've got 5 hits on me. I need to get at least 4 6s in these 5 dice. So watch this.
Give it a go.
No, not so good. Basically, I'm very, very dead. Now we just need to see if I
Smash.
explode.
See if he explodes.
I don't.
No.
On a
So
4 plus,
on a
you
4
wanna
plus, I can throw him.
me.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
sad.
got my last command point.
Oh,
I'm
he's
using
gonna
it.
use it. Hey! He's gonna throw me.
I've destroyed the Helverin. I've picked him up in my mighty fist, and I'm going to throw him at the Skitari there.
See who he lands on. D3
mortal wounds.
2 of them dead.
So.
Good lad, Gary.
Good lad, Gary. Good work, Gary. Good form. End of turn 3, we've added a little measure up and a count up. And it's actually exactly the same amount of models equidistant from the centre.
There is
Off
no
the board.
objective secured.
So none of us, none of us can claim victory there. Any secondaries? Nothing.
Nothing this turn, so it's
That's
going to
rules as
remain
written.
as 2
Rules as
victory
written,
points.
2 all.
versus 2.
If anybody has any more information, comment below.
I'm sure you will. Canticles.
I rolled my canticles, and unfortunately I got Litany of the Electromancer, which is very useful potentially if I'm in combat with anyone, but I was not, so it's no use to me this turn whatsoever. So the movement has been my Knight Paladin has decided to creep up unawares with his fisty gauntlet.
Oh,
Behind the
he's behind.
He's behind you. Gary's calling.
Gary! What? He's behind you, mate.
No, I don't owe you anything. Alright.
We can do this all game, couldn't we? The Armiger Helverin has punched up much closer to the other remaining instances over there. However, he's deliberately making sure he's within the 9-inch radius now of that objective. So I'm trying to get as many
shrunk
models
again
as possible.
to
Once
9
again,
inches.
Same again with these models over here. My Warlord has run. The Cataphrone Destroyers have not, so they'll still be able to shoot. The Warlord will not be able to. And the Skitarii have also moved as quickly as they can to get that much closer to the objective. Otherwise, the Tech Priests have all moved up with the hope that if they survive, they can be models, anything just to get closer to that objective. Dune Crawlers at the back here are going to fire. So first of all, we're going to have the Dune Crawler with its neutron laser. It's going to fire its neutron laser at the Gallant, and it's going to fire its heavy stubbers at the. Let's see if we can see the Primaris beyond. I think it's just going to shoot them at the Gallant at this point, just for a laugh.
Okay, why not?
D3 shots from the neutron laser. 2 shots. 3+ to hit. Oh, just the 1 hit. Strength 10, so it's 3+ to wound. It wounds. And it's -4, and you've got no invulnerable save because you're too close to that.
That's right.
Thing. So it's unfortunately just a flat D6 damage, as it's a -4 on the actual wounding, and anything a 1 or 2 gets counted as a 3. So
Oh, lucky me.
So 3 wounds to him, so he's down to 13 wounds, and he's definitely in raspberry mode now.
Yeah. This particular mission is brutal for knights or anything with an invul save.
Yeah, that really actually
Yeah.
makes quite a difference.
This would do Necron Wraiths no good. So he's down to 13.
Down to 11 wounds.
Oh, down to
so
11. Oh, no.
He was on 14 wounds
That
before.
puts him raspberried.
Firmly in the raspberry.
Heavy stubbers firing at the Gallant as
Gallant,
well.
because that's the sort of thing we do in this game of Warzone
That's how we
Morloc.
roll.
So it's 3+ to hit, and it's 4 hits, and it's a 6 to wound, I believe, because yeah, strength 4. 1 6 in there, 1 armor save, young man.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
saves.
solid.
Okay, so then we have the Onager Dune Crawler beside it with the Icarus array, so that is going to fire. I mean, I feel like I should be concentrating on the Gallant, but I've got to try and kill Gary the Hellblaster.
Oh,
It's
what
a
did
matter,
Gary ever do
matter
to
of
you?
some pride that
Literally
Gary, with his
nothing.
1 remaining wound, has got to. He's literally
Yeah.
not done anything to me.
He literally done nothing to you.
But
which
he's
is
the one shouting
point.
orders at this point, so I feel it's very important that Gary dies. So therefore we're doing, so it's the...
Power behind the throne, Gary. Up there.
exactly, yeah.
He looks glorious.
Let's do 4 auto cannons first of all. So I'm going to play the... No, I'm not going to do the protector, I'm not going to do the stratagem, so it's just 4+ to hit. So the
Okay.
auto cannon shots, 4+ to hit. 3+ to wound. That is not...
Oh no!
What is protecting Gary?
Oh, good.
Yes. Come on, down here is... sorry, Plasma Caliber, that one.
Plasma Caliber.
He's going to fire at close range. He's going to fire at... Ooh, let's see. What about the intercessors over there? He's going to fire... No, do you know what? He's going to fire at the Gallant. The Gallant has to die.
Alright, here we go.
Let's do the Gallant. So he's going to fire 2 shots.
He's looking around like he's just smelled something a bit funny.
I'm just not sure
Maybe
what's
it's him being
going
nervous.
on. It's... let's supercharge it. A 1 means death. Come on. 3+ to hit.
Gary.
2 remaining plasma culverins on the cataphrons are firing, and they're going to fire at Gary the Gallant. So 2d6 number of shots, and they are supercharging. Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Okay, only 6 shots between them.
This once.
So the 1 shot is 4+ to hit, re-rolling the 1 because the Warlord's there. It's a complete miss. And then there's 5 shots from the other guy. 4+ to hit, re-rolling 1s. Ooh, only 2 hits amongst that whole lot.
Okay, what am I looking for?
It's 4+ to wounds for me. 2 wounds. And then you've got no invulnerable save. It's -3, so you're going to have a 6+ save. Oh, you got one.
Saves one. Saves one.
So it's 2 damage to him. He's bound down to 9 wounds.
Okay, 9 wounds, Gary.
Benny the Knight is now going to fire his weapon. He's firing his heavy stubbers behind himself at the 2 remaining intercessors down there.
Yeah.
And funny enough, his battle cannon's being fired directly point blank up the rear of Gary the Gallant.
Oh, Gary.
Much to Gary's surprise, as Gary the Hellblaster is no longer there to warn him. So we've got 6 heavy stubber shots at the intercessors. So 3+ to hit, 4+ to wound. That's 2 wounds and 2 armor saves from you. 3+.
Oh no! Neck then. So he's down, lost a wound.
So probably a little bit overkill, but the Hellrain is firing the 2 intercessors. One of them is already wounded because I've just got to get models off the board at this point. So it's 4d3 number of shots. Not very good. That's 2 shots.
Very well.
3+ to hit. 3+ to wound. All wound, and it's -1, so you've got 4+ saves. Any losses are a death. One of them is. Oh no, that's 2 hit, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Cannon's going to surprise Gary. 2d6 number of shots. 7 shots into Gary. 3 suppository battle cannon shots. Let's just reroll. I know, that's good, isn't it? And I've got a load of 1s anyway. Oh, there we go. Only 3 hits actually hit Gary at point blank range. Bad moves from the Knight. It's a strength 8, so it's 4+ to wound. Oh my god. The suppositories have not had the desired effect medicinally. Gary is fine. So things are getting thematic. The Gallant has now been charged by the Paladin. It's Gary versus Ben. But not only that, the little tech priest engine seer has decided to get involved too, for no good reason I can understand. He's also slung-shot himself around during the charge.
Yeah, he rolled well in the charge and he's gone right the way round.
To get close to be in the radius when the points come up, so it becomes the victory points. Meanwhile, the Knight has managed to shoot himself around the side of the Ancient and has slung-shot into a charge there as well.
Nice.
He hasn't charged Lieutenant at the same time, so it's just down to these separate columns. We have 4 attacks to start with the awesome gauntlet on my Paladin. So it's 4 attacks at 4+ to hit, it's -1 because it's a gauntlet. It's 3 hits.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
good. And it's strength 16, so it's 2+ to wound. All wound.
Oh, mate.
Things are not looking good for Gary the Gallant, because at the moment, in fact, things are looking extremely bad because you've got no armor save against that.
No.
And it's a flat 18 damage when he's only got 9 left anyway.
Well,
things are not looking good for Gary the
quick
Gallant.
math suggests that double the damage required to destroy him completely. So Gary's gone, but am I going to roll an amazing 6 to explode?
No, I'm sorry. But
So-
Gary is gone.
Gary got punched to death.
Godspeed, Gary.
So basically, the Sidonian Dragoon is going to have a doctrine played on him, the Conqueror Doctrina Imperative. That's 1 command point out of the 2 I have left. That means he adds 2 to his hit rolls. He's going to be 2+ to hit. However, it means with the Taser Lance, they'll explode on a 4+. So any roll 4 or more, he gets 3 hits rather than 1. So 2+ to hit. Misses with 1.
Oh no.
That's 3 hits. That's 1 hit. So he's got 4 hits with his Taser Lance.
Oh.
-1, sorry, so you got 4+ armor save. Ooh, nice. And it's 2 damage.
Attacking back. Yes, 4 hits. 5 to wound. 2 wounds. Your basic save.
4+ save. I'm afraid
Done.
he's still there.
Well, that's that.
I think things aren't looking good at the end of my turn 4.
No. At this point, I've got 2 models left, an Ancient and a Lieutenant. Yet again, Space Marines. Yet to step up to the plate. They mean well, they look nice, but they crumble like a cheap biscuit.
I think we're saying that the victory points are probably mine to claim from the Necron tech, so I am having that Necron tech. My Warbar Lord is taking the tech.
There's no way I can get it. So you would have scored another point there, plus you would have moved up to score line breaker anyway. So, gentlemen, bully. Dan, thanks for nothing.
Standing work.
Thanks for nothing.
Thank you to Gary. I think mostly thank you to Gary.
Thanks to Gary for coming and Gary for looking out for him.
Thank you to Ben and all the others.
And thank you to the tree that fell over. Thank you to the dice that fell on me. And thank you for the music. Thanks for coming.